The inside of my mega base is really starting to take shape. The only problem is nothing is connecting it all together. So today, we use Redstone to change that by building multiple unique elevators and the craziest piston door I've ever built in Minecraft. So, stick around to the end to see how it all turns out, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any Megabase related content. I think we've made some really great progress on the Megabase these last few episodes, especially the inside. I mean, this room still is just, this is just absolutely one of my favorite places to be. And then of course, last time we built this room up here. That's right, this giant sword, another portal that sticks out of the ground up here. But like I said, there's not a lot connecting these parts together. I mean, just look here. This is all open. This is empty. This is wide open. And then if we fly down here, this is a pretty glaring flaw. And I think this is where I want to start today. That's right. Right here behind me, I want to build one of the craziest piston doors I've ever seen in Minecraft. It's going to be 5 blocks wide, and I don't even want to guess how tall. Probably like 20 blocks tall. And it uses more slime and honey than I've probably ever had in my inventory. So I think without further ado, let's go ahead and see if I can't build this here on the server. Okay, this is looking pretty good, you guys. I am pretty happy with this. So obviously we have this more ruined, ancient vibe, right? And it's still, you know, in our same style, right? We still have the cool glass and the same palette as before. But we could see that, you know, much like up there in the portal room, we have the tree from outside kind of growing through, right? Its roots are growing through. We're using like mushrooms, dry grass, you know, coral fans, all kinds of stuff, kind of signifying that this is, you know, pretty overgrown versus our pristine area here. And oh my gosh, Night Fox left his bed. That's so funny. Well, we'll have to get that back to him. But yeah, you know, versus the rest of this, which is very like prim and proper. And there's kind of a reason for that, because if we fly up here, ooh, almost. Okay, so if we fly up here, right, we have our nether portal cave that we made an episode or two ago. Oh, and I just took a screenshot. But we have this, you know, this cave. It's very different, right? And we kind of have the same vibe here as downstairs. But basically, you know, much like this area is bridging the gap, this little section downstairs that we're working on now is kind of bridging the gap. Oh, hello, spider. We're bridging the gap though between these two sort of styles, between like our like cave base, our cave type section of the base, and then the very like pastel, prim, proper, like very fancy white kind of trims with like the bones and mushroom blocks, you know, all that good stuff. So we're gonna put a door in between it, and the door is here already, right? It's gonna be like this ancient sort of, you know, awesome piston door that I don't know if it's like you have to have the certain like magic in your bloodline type deal to open or what, but we can come up with the lore later, because you guys saw the door is built. It's right here. I don't know if it works though. I haven't tested it. I did like 4 double checks of the schematic with the redstone, and I think everything's in place. I tested it a ton in creative, and I think it's time for me to stop stalling. Let's see if this actually works. I think it's this button. That's so cool. Oh yeah. So there it is, you guys. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, I guess you could say I really am chuffed to bits with that door. So this is, I'll give you a second to look at it. It's kind of abstract, but you can hopefully see the shape a little bit here, right? It's almost like a person, like this is somebody's body, this is their head, and if you look at the little, this is meant to be almost like a little T here. I don't know, does it remind you of anything? Huh? That's right. This is supposed to be like an ancient, I don't know if we want to call it Viperian. Viperian's kind of cool. It's like Hyperion, but also Viper. We probably shouldn't call it Mandalorian, even though I am, wearing a Boba Fett skin. But it almost, yeah, it's like that T visor, right? This would be the helmet. And then it's like they're wearing this amulet or this kind of, glowing light embedded into their armor or cloak or whatever, and then this is meant to be like a staff, so they're holding a staff. And I want to do some statues outside too, so maybe this used to be some sort of like ancient like religious site or something. We can come up with the lore as we go a little bit, but the statues are going to kind of reflect this door, which almost transports us to another world. And actually, let's see if I wire this up right. Yeah, did you guys hear that? We have a little chime that happens when you open the door. So it's just like the doom 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 kind of thingy going on. Yeah, nothing too crazy. We could probably make it more advanced, but I think that is really cool to have a cool little opening sequence for the door as well. Ironically enough, before I had designed my own door, but it was really cool. I was like so proud. I figured out how to do like a double piston extender all by myself. And I was like, yay, this is so cool. I'm going to do something with it. And it was kind of just like copied from over here. Like it was basically this hallway, but with like a little hidden door that was like a 2x1. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I think this is significantly cooler. This feels so much more grand. This fits in with the lore. And if we ignore the shulkers here for a second, yeah, I mean with the floating candles and stuff too. Oh, dude, this is so sick. Okay, this is awesome. But I will say the one thing that's not awesome is the fact that this doesn't lead anywhere, right? There's nothing going on here behind me. So to fix that, I'm going to whip up a little interior and also one of those elevators that I talked about in the intro. So I'm going to hop into another time lapse and get started on that. Alright, you guys, and just like that, this little section is done. So it's much more overgrown, right? We have more of the mossy cobble, a lot more roots, and then we have a ton more, or I shouldn't say a ton more, but a fair bit more of like the dirt and the plants and stuff growing through. Obviously, we can't hear because this is the door. If I put something here, it's going to break. So I want to be very careful with it. But over here is kind of free game. We're going to get to this in a second, but right now we do have this almost like little, I guess, root archway, you could say. And this is going to lead us to the farms in the future. Obviously, right now, it's just kind of this open little tunnel. But that's okay for now. You know, we can, as long as we can kind of get to our farms, all of our items are still in these chests. So it'll make it easier when we swap to, you know, our actual storage room. But for now, this will just kind of lead here. We'll come up with a hallway and a facade and everything and a way to access all the farms. And then over here, we have this, you know, same kind of pattern and whatnot again. Now, this is something I've been wanting to build for a couple of years now, actually. It's been a while. I saw Exuma do this in Season 10, I believe, his Season 10 base on Hermitcraft. So credit to him for this design. I followed his tutorial for this. And actually, speaking of tutorials, I will drop links to this below. I don't remember the name of the person who did this, and I feel so bad. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I'll drop a link below. You can find it. I believe it was on their Patreon. They had a free version of it, so you can check that out. But this is an elevator. Yeah, look at that. How cool is that, you guys? So this is a honey block water elevator, and basically it works because there's a bubble column in between here, as you can see. And if you get into the edge of 2 honey blocks, it'll shoot you up. Now, if I go out of the honey blocks, I can use it to kind of slide back down. And the idea that Exuma had with this is he set up trap doors and like button systems so you can go to different floors. So I'm thinking maybe later we'll install another floor so that we can get off at just the tree farm here. I think could be pretty cool. But basically, if we wanted to, you know, go eventually, maybe we'll have rooftop access to the top of the base. We'd hit that and then we'd keep going up. Obviously, there's only one stop, so we're just going to stop here. Now, this side didn't need to be honey, but I'm a little extra, so I made it all honey because I think it looks better that way. But basically, this one is just your classic drop chute. And actually, because they're both honey, you can use this one as an elevator too, but it's more so meant for the like little drop chute there. So we'll take this back up one more time, and we would install it over here, you know, the trapdoor and stuff, so that we can get out there. And yeah, very easily we're able to get up to our portal. So now we can go outside, see that the iron farm is still working overtime, and check out the rest of the base. And then when we fly in, you know, there's going to be another elevator over here later, but for now at least, right, if we need to get down to the storage room, we can super quickly just drop down this chute and go right in here. I wanted to mention too that I don't really have a way to get through this door if it's closed from this side. So I'm thinking to get around that, maybe we'll add a little like hallway. We'll add a little hallway extension here that wraps around, and maybe we could have like a secret little piston door there, or like a secret piston door that pops you out into the base. So we'll come up with a way around that, but honestly, I don't think that's going to be too big of a deal. I'm going to try to avoid that at all costs, but yeah, it looks pretty awesome, I think. But before we continue on with the rest of this here today, we have to go and talk to Mr. Blondskunk. He needs some assistance, some materials for us for the town hall, and I'm excited to see the progress he has made.
Welcome.
Ooh, dude, this looks so cool in person. I saw the video, but like,
I know. You left a sweetheart comment. I did see. I have not yet to respond to like all my comments, just FYI. But I did see your sweetheart comment. You were like, very nice. Your videos are great as of late. And I'm like, he's so sweet. Like, this is ridiculous.
Well, it's true. I've been loving them. They've been absolute cinema with like what you're doing with like flashback and stuff. And then even like, I don't know if I talked about it, but this statue, like I want to do statues outside my base at some point here, like in my next few videos. And I just like, I feel like I've hit a total block with it, but like this, I'm looking at the statue. Oh, dude, peak. It's
I know.
Peak.
I'm like super happy with that because like I'm not a statue guy either. Like the ones I did for like the season 5 town hall were for like stick figures with swords and shields.
Yeah.
They were okay, like they served the purpose, but I was like, you know what, I
they're
want to
cool.
do something a little bit more, I don't know, like it's got a little bit more shape to it, but on a smaller scale. And now that we have like shelves and stuff, I was like, ooh, I could do like one of those like
Yes.
white angel statues that you'd
Mm-hmm.
see like maybe in a cemetery or something.
And now I'm going to use your staircase. See, look at this form and function,
Use
baby.
it.
Look
Yes,
at
that's
that.
right.
Whoa. I
I
remember
mean,
having to
most
climb up the
people,
side of this mountain before, dude. Not
what?
anymore.
I mean, it's crazy. It's like this is a lot of custom. It's like for this build, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna jump right in because like every
Yeah.
town hall I've done before, I'm like, I've always just built the build and then left everything ugly outside of it.
Mhm.
This time around, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do the custom terraform. I'm going to build the staircase up to it. I'm going to make sure everything on the outside looks beautiful, and then boom, town hall. And I'm going to build some big custom trees on this cliffside too, like to
Oh,
match the
man.
scale of the town hall. I think it's
Yeah.
perfect. So,
Oh, speaking of side, I fell off.
oh, careful, careful. That's why there's a railing.
Yeah, I was being a goober jumping on the railings, but I got a little gift for you. I heard that you were out. Well, first of all, I heard you bought out my shop, which is so kind of you. And
Yes.
then you needed more. You were out in the forest and stuff, so I came and I brought you a little gift. And
Oh,
I forget how to drop them all at once.
that's okay. I'll take them one at
But
a
there we
time.
go.
That's beautiful. Oh, good. Ah, yes. You know, okay. You know what's satisfying?
Hmm.
Let me tell you this. You know what's satisfying? Having pale oak logs or mangrove logs, a lot of those is just satisfying. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but the other logs don't do it for me. It's like because I guess mangrove's hard to get, and then pale oaks
Mm.
that's kind of hard too. Maybe.
Yeah. No, I think they both are, and it's been so nice having a farm for pale oak this season.
Yeah.
I have to build on my hardcore world because like I've just had like 3 double chests of pale oak like the entire season basically. It's been great.
Oh, it's amazing. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I'm just doing like the pale oak, like the last little bit of pale oak stuff now. So this is going to be perfect.
Oh man.
I need 2 shulker boxes of pale oak signs.
Well, I
And
hope
I
that's
needed,
enough.
and I needed a shulker box of shelves, pale oak shelves. All right, that's already done.
Oh, thank goodness. I was like,
Um,
that's definitely not enough then.
yeah, because it's 1 for 1,
Yeah.
which is terrible. So, but yeah, no, this is going to be good. This is great. So, and soon you'll see a big, massive building right on top of this hill. So,
Oh, I can't wait, dude. I haven't seen it yet,
Yep.
but I can imagine. I can imagine.
mm-hmm. Yeah, gonna be good.
And you know what? While we're over this way, Skunk mentioned to me that he bought a lot of my stuff. Oh man. Look at that. And the dark oak? Oh man, well what else? Acacia, of course. Of course. Yeah, spruce, why not? Oh man, I wish he would build a town hall like every episode. You know what? Do we have anything to restock? Yeah, we got a little bit. I'll throw some of this back in here. All right, there we go. We are all stocked up in this shop. So big thank you to Mr. Balon Skunk for shopping over here. I doubt we have anything upstairs, but ironically, you guys, I did find something in our base. Yeah, so nothing here. I actually need to stock a lot of this, but nothing here, but ironically in the base. So if we hop back over there, somebody must have really needed some resources. So let me cut back to the base and show you what's going on there. So while building this elevator here, I found a couple of signs at the Pale Oak farm. It says, Viper, I paid for some pale saplings. Very fair. Very fine. You are fine with it. Thank you. And, yeah, I I mean, I don't know how much you took, but 38 diamonds, I am pretty fine with that. Yeah, so, okay. Help yourself, I guess. Just don't take them all. And our final elevator of the day is done. I also did add in a little foliage and stuff to kind of frame this nicely. Also over here, but you know, there's nothing here yet. This is one of the few things that's incomplete about the base still. But this elevator is pretty cool. It functions the same way. So we just step into the honey blocks there, and then we can just walk right out. Eventually, I do want this one to go all the way up. So if we follow free cam, it's going to go all the way up. And I think it comes out like under one of these trapdoors. So that way we have a good way to get up to our comment of the day area. And then, of course, same thing, dropping back down. So yeah, nothing too special. But now we have a quick way to get to our nether portal. I think eventually too, I want to connect this up with the storage area, because right now if I want to enter the base from the outside there, I have to take that elevator up. Then I got to do this elevator down and then through here. And now we're in the storage area. So it's a little convoluted, but I would like every single direction, you know, like this elevator, that elevator, to be able to connect up. Like I want it to all be very like centralized, and you can kind of take any pathway you want to get wherever you want. So that's why these honey block elevators are so cool. They're so flexible. And then this area behind me here, I have plans for in the next few episodes, maybe a way to quickly get out of the base. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Now, if we ride up this elevator again, you'll see that I added in another stop, and this just connects us up nicely with the tree farm. So, I mean, we do still have the scaffolding here, and you can get to it from our little, you know, tube there. But just if you want to get up to the, you know, like AFK platform a little bit quicker, you can do that. And then if you want to go back up, you hit the trap door there and walk right out. And I don't know if somebody's like pranking me or something, but I definitely didn't put this many mushrooms here. And then same thing here. Like I feel like there's a couple extra mushrooms around. Did they like grow? Am I going crazy? I wonder if that was like part of the cash bash or something. That's something we do a little streamathon, and one of our members, Cash, has like these random, you know, events and stuff, and you have like 10 different things to complete. It's pretty cool. You guys should check it out. But I missed this one, and I wonder if my base fell victim to that, or maybe if we have just like the mad mushroomer or something. So I don't know. Who's to say? And now it's time for the comment of the day. So today's comment says, I was just scrolling and I stumbled upon this gem. I love how you're like a low-key version of green whilst having an even better build style. Hope you continue this. You definitely deserve it all. And that comes from Far Creek S9Y. Well, Far Creek, thank you so very much for the kind words. I'm humbled to have such a comparison. I don't know. I wouldn't say that, you know, better than green, but honored just to be mentioned in the same breath. He's definitely somebody that I take a lot of inspiration from. Honestly, all of the hermits are. So it's really cool that, you know, some people who enjoy their content are finding mine and enjoying it too. That makes me really happy. And I thank you so much for all the kind words and positivity as well. That's super kind of you. Regardless, though, I am just super happy with all the progress we're making on the base and finding this new sort of style for me, something different than I'm doing in my hardcore series is a lot of fun. And it's been really fun building this all. And I'm so glad that this is resonating with you guys. And I hope that you'll stick around because, hey, we got a lot more projects, a lot more to be done on the base, and a lot more to be done on this server, honestly. And I think to wrap it up, we have to take the elevator one more time. Take the elevator and do a little open and close of the door. Wait, this definitely wasn't here before. Did the mushrooms grow on their own? Am I like losing my mind? Or is somebody just coming into my base and placing mushrooms? I might be losing it, you guys. Wait, yeah, there's no way there were 5 here before. What? I feel like I'm going insane. Oh my gosh. Is there some sort of mushroom mechanic I don't know about? Please let me know down in the comments. Well, to wrap it up, let's see the door close one more time and let's listen to this bad boy open. Oh yeah, that is so cool. Oh man. Well, I am just so incredibly happy with the progress we made today. And I hope that you guys are happy with this too. This door was a lot of fun to make. Again, I'll put the link down in the description to the channel, or I believe it was a Patreon that you could find it on for the original creator there. And yeah, this is just so much fun. I'll try to remember to link the Exuma honey block elevator as well. But just so much fun. Redstone is super cool. I don't really super duper understand it, but it's fun learning, and projects like this are going to help me get better at it so I can build my own unique things. But with all that being said, you guys, I just want to say thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.